Hello, this is Jennifer Armour, and welcome to our FOIs and Majors presentation. Choose your path, create your future. How do FOIs and majors work? Well, your FOI is the field that you want to explore. So typically you will have a general interest in some careers or some skills, and you just want to see if that career field is for you. By selecting an FOI, you're able to start exploring all of the careers within that field and know what classes you should take if you have interest in that field and be introduced to people and other students that can connect you to other opportunities and networking to help you see if this field is for you. Once you've chosen an FOI, you'll begin to do that exploration and choose a major that's in that FOI. You can always change your FOI, just like you can always change your major. The point of an FOI is to explore. Major versus minor, or both. Majors are your primary area of study. Some majors will have requirements that you must meet, and meeting major requirements and college admissions requirements are going to be different. For example, you could be accepted into a college, but not accepted into a program or major within that college until you've completed additional steps like submit an application or have a certain GPA or have a test score on file. It's important to check with the institution you're attending and the program you're interested in to know if there are additional requirements. Minors are like mini majors. So these are less requirements, less classes that you need to take. But when you take them, it's typically about 18 to 30 credits. You can have that minor. A minor can be combined with a major for a degree program. So you can major in one area and minor in a different. And a minor can be added to an official transcript and on resumes, cover letters, different things to make you more competitive in the job market. Certificates are like a mini minor. So it's an even smaller set of concentrated classes. Typically, certificates can be anywhere from 15 to 21 credits, and in some cases up to 30 as well. A certificate of completion is not receiving a full degree, but it's receiving that certification that you've completed the courses in that area. You can receive certificates as standalone options for programs of study that you're working towards, like having a certificate in a particular programming skill or a certificate in a certain study area. And certificates can also be noted on transcripts and resumes to make you more competitive. Visit the link below to learn a little bit more about majors, minors, and certificates. How to choose a major. When you're thinking about choosing a major, an important question to ask yourself is, how do I want to approach and solve a problem or work in the world? If you can think of problems that are really important to you, things that you're really passionate about, it might make it a little bit easier to see different majors or different careers that can help you tackle that area. And that can help you choose something that not only gives you interest, but helps you do what it is that you want to do in the world and in your life. Isn't a major going to decide what I do for the rest of my life or how much money I'll earn? Maybe. Associate's and bachelor's degrees, which are undergrad degrees, determine the skills that you'll learn and how you're going to use them. Your job and a master's degree can help you change your career if you change your mind. You may make more money by getting additional certifications, degrees, or learning other skills. Once you're in a career or a job, you'll want to speak to your employer to see what your other options are. Careers hire skills, not majors. So don't get too stuck on what is my major going to be. You really want to focus on what are the skills that I'm going to have and let your major be the way that you choose to apply those skills in life. I want to give a quick shout out to the University of Arizona and their advisement department for helping inspire this slide. What about being in the medical field or in the law field? They don't care either. You still have to get a degree or certification, and you can still study whatever field you'd like. It just might increase the amount of time that you're in school. So with a law degree or a medical degree, both are going to require you to have a bachelor's degree, but it can come from any area. Many students choose to get a degree in either public service, law, pre-law for law school, or a science major like chemistry, biochemistry, or pre-med for med school, because this allows them to meet the prerequisites of that institution that they're choosing to go to and save time and money. The biggest thing is that you do have a bachelor's degree and you do meet the prerequisites of the school that you're applying to, whether that's a law school or a medical school. For law, they are going to require that you take the LSATs, which are kind of like the law SATs. You're going to have to apply and attend that law school, complete the law school, pass your bar exam, and then you can begin to practice law. For the medical route, you'll have to take the MCATs, which are like the medical SATs. You'll apply and attend med school, and during medical school is when you'll select an area of concentration. So do you want to be a pediatrician? Do you want to do general surgery? Do you want to do plastic surgery? You'll make all of those decisions once you hit medical school. Once you've completed medical school, you'll take any type of state licensing requirements, get your medical license, and begin to practice medicine. So you can study whatever you'd like to while you're in college, build the skills, get the experience that you want. You'll just need to make sure that you also look at the requirements that you need for a medical degree or a law degree and get those completed as well. You may also want to re-career, so start off your career in something that has an interest for you, and after doing that for some time, decide that, you know what, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, and you'll just go back to school and meet the requirements needed and begin those different tracks. It's all up to you. And it's okay to be undecided. While in the ACE or Hoop of Learning program, the classes you take are focused on Arizona general education requirements. These classes are foundational classes that are required by the state of Arizona for all majors. All majors must complete courses within the general education area. So this is creating a general foundation of classes that the state deems are necessary, like English, reading, social behavioral, humanities and arts, global awareness, historical awareness, natural sciences. All of these type of classes are general classes that you'll need whether you're going to be an art major, computer science major, pre-med, or pre-law. Follow the links to see the type of classes that are listed under each designation. Remember, all classes taken in the ACE and Hoop of Learning program must fall into one of these categories, and all degrees require some classes, usually between 3 to 8 credits within each area. So what's next? You've thought about a couple of FOIs, maybe you thought about a major. What do you do from here? Well, explore your FOI. You might like the career that you have in mind, but is there anything different? Is there anything similar? Learn about it. See what it's all about. Speak with an advisor. Are the classes different? Are the requirements different? Is there a way that you can be in this field without maybe taking so much math or science? Is there a job that's just as equally cool that maybe you haven't heard about? Your advisor might know. Also, speak with your professors. A lot of professors have a background of working in the field that they're teaching, and you never know who is in front of the classroom or even in the classroom with you. Some other ways you can explore your FOI or major are to do internships. Internships are a great way to get in the office space of that career field, talk with others, see for yourself the day-to-day duties of that job, and see if it's really for you. An internship is also a great way to get some career experience that you can add to a resume or cover letter to help you get more jobs in different fields. Job shadowing is also a great way to do some experience. So maybe you can't jump right in and work on a project like you would in an internship, but you might be able to follow someone around for the day and get some insight into what they're doing. Can't do either or want to do more? Career interviews are your third great option for getting more experience and knowledge and research to explore an FOI. All internships, job shadowing, and career interviewing are free resources available for students at EMCC. Visit our Career and Transfer Center for more information and to get set up with different businesses and field of interest to find the right place for you.